Nvidia has a problem, and it's a trillion-dollar problem. And for nearly a decade, one company supplied the hardware everyone depended on. The GPUs, the H100, the Blackwell. If you were building serious AI systems, you were definitely buying from Nvidia. ChatGPT runs on it, Claude runs on it. But hardware doesn't stay untouchable forever. We all know that. The rest of the world is catching up. And Jensen Huang can see where this is going. Selling GPUs alone won't be enough anymore. The next move is to shape how the systems built on them actually run. That's where NemoClaw enters the picture. GTC 2026 is only days away, but the news is already circulating. Nvidia is preparing to release a new open source platform. The name is NemoClaw. This is meant for large companies. The discussions are already happening in corporate boardrooms. Salesforce, Cisco, Google, Adobe, companies that shape how the Fortune 500 operates. If you sit at a computer for work, you likely use their software. And Nvidia is taking its pitch directly to them. Let us, of course, think of our offices for a second. And now think about the busy work. Writing reports, digging through data, filing support tickets. So how can all of this get easier for all of us? The answer to that lies in the fact that NemoClaw is not a chatbot, but an AI worker. It doesn't just tell us how to execute a task, it actually executes the task. Autonomous, independent. NemoClaw is the only employee in the building who works all night and never books a meeting about work-life balance. I know, of course, you might be thinking that we've seen the open source heat before. OpenClaw, OpenFang, Karpathy's Auto Research. But guess who also saw this? Yes, Jensen Huang. Which means Nvidia watched and they learned. And now they're scaling it for the enterprise. Now, of course, here's the interesting part. The move that could turn into a trillion-dollar strategy. NemoClaw doesn't tie itself to a single chip. It can run on AMD, it can run on Intel. In principle, it runs wherever the hardware exists, which raises quite an obvious question. Why would the company that dominates high-end chips make life easier for its rivals? The answer sits in Nvidia's own history. Years ago, the company released CUDA, software that made it far easier for developers to use GPUs. Once teams started building their systems around it, changing course became very difficult. Entire workflows grew up around that very ecosystem, and once those foundations are in place, companies rarely rebuild them from scratch again. NemoClaw looks like a similar idea. Make the software widely available today and shape the systems everyone depends on tomorrow. Behind the scenes, of course, there's real engineering here. Holding center stage is Nemotron 3, and the numbers are very impressive. Up to 9 times faster inference, around 20% stronger reasoning scores. For systems that act on their own, speed is a critical aspect. Because before anything happens, the system has to process the situation, then of course decide what to do next, and if that loop is slow, the whole thing is useless. Nvidia's answer? Make it fast. Speed matters, but timing matters just as much. Next week, March 16th, San Jose. That's when GTC begins. It's actually the gathering where Nvidia usually sets the tone for the year ahead. So mentioning this now shapes the conversation before anyone else walks into the hall. So for a long time, the routine was very familiar. A question went in, an answer came back. Now, of course, the system reads the brief and gets on with it. So, of course, Nvidia reached the top of the market by selling hardware. Chips built the fortune, but chips can be copied. The harder thing to replace is the system people rely on every day. That's what businesses run on. If NemoClaw becomes the platform companies depend on, Nvidia's role changes. The company stops being just the supplier of machines. Instead, its software begins residing inside the workflow itself. And of course, once that happens, the relationship changes. One is, of course, no longer simply buying the hardware. You're actually running the business on it, which brings us to the bigger shift. The race to build the fastest chip has largely played out. Attention is now turning to the systems that actually do the work. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do let us know what you think about this development in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think I am.